Hello everyone, this is Sergey from Ushanka Show again, and today we're going to talk about Soviet bureaucracy, and we're going to talk about type of a document that Soviet people had to deal with pretty much almost on a daily basis, and I'm talking about Spravka. Spravka. There were different kind of Spravka. It can be translated like a note. So for example, if you got sick, like even when I went to school, I had to bring Spravka from my doctor that says, yes, I inspected this kid and he was sick and he got, several days off. Similar people who got sick at work, they had to bring Spravka from a doctor. If you're trying sometimes to get a different job, you need to bring Spravka from your other place of work. So we had to deal with a lot of kinds of Spravka. So you get in on the waiting list for an apartment, you need to have specific Spravkas, once again, from your place of work or your place of study. So this is Spravka right here. Spravka, the note. Here's an interesting example of Spravka, but it's in Ukrainian. So in Ukrainian, Spravka is Dovidka. It's right here, Dovidka, and as you see, it's handwritten. The only official part is this ink stamp. So this is from the town of Proskuriv, Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic, and it's 1929. I used to do a lot of eBay back in the early 2000s, so we'll buy some items at the collector's market in Kyiv in Ukraine, and my friends will send me here to Michigan, and I'll sell it on eBay. So this is an interesting document. So it says Spravka Dovidka that a person named Schultz Abram that he inherited. He adopted two children named Mirla and Meyer, so in their belongings. So this is kind of like a Judaica related document. So this is Jewish family, a Jewish person adopting two Jewish operas. Operas, I think is the word. I couldn't sell this document, so I still have it. Probably now with internet I should do some research and maybe I'll find what happened to these kids and to this person. Once again, it's 1929. So this is a note, Dovidka, Spravka, about adoption of two Jewish children by another person. And this is pretty much kind of like official documents saying that this person now in charge of these two children. And here's the medical Spravka. This is mine. It was issued in 1977. And it's basically from the local Kyiv Children's Hospital. That's the one that 2 years ago or a year ago Russians hit with the missile, so-called Akhmadyet. So that's a central children's hospital in Kyiv. And I went there twice when I was a kid. So this first time happened in 1977. So I was 6 years old. And it's once again, it's Spravka. And it's a Spravka about me getting the surgery. So here they say that they enlonged my Achilles. So this is another example. So it's in my medical book. And once again, it's Spravka. Oh, look, and there's another Spravka. Same hospital. I went there again in 1982, so I was 11. We were playing hockey with my friends. Hockey, we were just running. We had no skates, but I was keep on falling on my left knee. In the end, my knee got like really swollen and got dark. Looks my right knee. So I got gematroz. So I spent about a week, 3 days in the hospital. And then they told me that I had no surgery. It says operaция, and then they recommended further treatment at the local polyclinica. So this is kind of type of spravki that I was getting when I was a kid. And in the country where money were not as important as connections or places where you work or you get in stuff, we even had this expression без бумажки ты какашка, а с бумажкой человек. Without a piece of paper, you're a piece of crap or piece of dookie, but with the paper, you're a human. And this is once again I wrote Spravka. So that's kind of reflected the situation that when you needed things, you better have a Spravka proving that you have such condition. For example, if you apply for housing, you need to bring SPRAVKA, how many square meters you occupy right now, and if you occupy less than 5 square meters per person with your family, then you qualify to get on the waiting list for the apartment. And if not, if you don't have bumashka, if you don't have SPRAVKA, then you may be out of luck. And by the way, this SPRAVKA that I showed you in the beginning, this is another NKVD file that I need to show you guys in detail. That I just noticed the SPRAVKAs inserted, so I decided to mention about it. All these SPRAVKAs were issued to people of Estonian nationality. They were arrested in Estonia after Soviet Union occupied Estonia in 1940, I believe. They were arrested and sent to Ural, to Sverdlovsk region. So this is different names of people. Like this one is a Krivald Richard Yuganovich, born in 1892. And I think so it's 1957, so that's after death of Stalin. It looks like when they set him free. So that's different SPRAVKAs, different documents related to those poor guys that happen to be in the wrong country in the wrong time. And here's the cover of that file called Наблюдательное дело. It's kind of interesting name. So this is like a наблюдатель, so you kind of like observer. So this NKVD of the Soviet Union, first special department, NKVD in Sverdlovsk region, and it's like an observer case. So there's a list of people and their files. As I said, all they're Estonians. So this is their file with a bunch of SPRAVKAs. And I promise one day I'll make a video, we'll go through it. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video about Soviet SPRAVKAs, Dovitki in Ukrainian. As I said, through my life I went through a lot of SPRAVKAs every time I got sick. At the time when I was applying to go to college, I had to bring a bunch of documents and SPRAVKAs, like about my health condition and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot of bureaucracy going on in the Soviet Union. Well, thank you so much for watching Ushanka Show. We'll talk to you soon. До побачення. Goodbye.